doing this hiking thing at Lewis and Clark Trail, and got some new stuff. Got a headband, and got the water bottle strapped there. So last time I was down through here, this was all covered in ice. So hopefully going to have a little bit more enjoyable time. And I am very likely to spend some time in the hammock. I hope. We'll see. So today's hike is just because I haven't hiked in so long. It has been a while. So looking to do a little, I don't know, reconnecting with nature, and you know, get my hiking legs back and all that good stuff. And kind of feels like I might need it because my left knee is a little wonky. So not I was about to say, not expecting a whole lot of people on the trail today, as it is Tuesday, and it's the day after my birthday. So I took yesterday and today off for my birthday, the big 5-0. So yeah, just doing a little hiking. Gonna do the starting to deal with complications of turning 50. So got some doctor's appointments and stuff like that coming up that are not gonna be fun. But you know, you get old and that's the price you pay. You know, leveling up. Leveling up comes with a lot more responsibilities. Did a little reconfiguration on the hat, but I don't know, don't like all that stuff in my eyes. It like blocks a quarter of my vision and stuff. So yeah, not wanting to do that. Some very cool scenery here. Looks very nice. Got the hill up there. Trail here. Of course, it's going to be going back on down the hill. So you can see the trail right there. About to loop around. A lot less hostile than the last time I was out here, which was in the snow and ice, mostly ice. Got some mushrooms, creek bed. Just came from that way and walking along here, about to get some elevation. So yeah, so I'm seeing a lot more people out here than I had expected. I think I have seen the same person twice. That would be the guy who was running. I think I captured him on film or digitally, whatever. But damn, if he made this whole 5.3 mile loop in the time that it took me to hike a mile, maybe a mile and a half, maybe, then fuck. That seriously makes a fucking fat ass, out of shape, fucking getting winded, already a mile in guy like me feel completely and totally dejected. I mean, just like, what the fuck am I even doing out here? Fuck. Did a 5.3 mile loop in the time it took me to do a mile. I mean, come on. But you know what? I got as much right to be out here, and I got as much right to be doing this as he does, or other people like him. So I'll just keep doing it, because hike your own hike, you know what I'm saying? Which means don't let anybody else drag you down. Don't let anybody else make you feel any way you don't want to feel. Now me, maybe I can take that and use it for some motivation, but I don't think so, man. He's like, 25, maybe 20, 25. I'm 50. Maybe if I'd started early doing this and kept up with it instead of, getting bored and drinking and leaving college with a 4.0 BAL, maybe that could have been me. But what time does that give me for other stuff? Maintaining that level of physical activity. He's got to be out here doing 2 and 3 loops, racking up miles and stuff, or it all goes away. So, I don't know. Up to you to find a balance or it's up to me to find a balance that I'm comfortable with. But man, I do think I'd like to get some tools out here, maybe a chainsaw or a hand chainsaw. Cut some of this shit out of the path. Anyway, that's just a fat boy rambling in the woods. So, my left knee's not hurting anymore. Hurting a lot less, actually. So, I decided to go ahead and take the 8 mile loop. See how I do with that. Might be a little rough since, haven't hiked in a while. But, I don't know, just maybe making it for lost time, lost experience, whatever. And, man, you just can't tell the depth of this. It just looks like I don't know, hopefully you can see it in the video. But on my little phone screen here, it just looks like a wall of green, which it's not. It's got a lot of depth, and that's a valley with a creek down at the bottom. So hopefully you can get a sense of that. And yeah, this trail's a little more narrow, as I am thinking it is less traveled, being the 8-mile loop instead of the 5. So, ant dropped on me out of the trees. Time to yeah, pay a little bit more attention. Look at that. I think this side gets a lot higher than the Clark side or the Lewis side, whichever one. I'm sure I'll find out and put a little word thing right here to say which trail I'm on. But I can, being here, get into a place like this, look down into that gully, which I'm on the other side of now. And we still got a good ways to go up here. Of course, I don't think the trail hits the high ground, really. Could be wrong. We'll see. A couple of things. There's a fence line right there. Goes back that way. Goes along, you might can see it better there. And another thing, we're about to stand at the pretty much the beginning point. There's right here, you got a little hill there of a very deep ravine, holler, gully, whatever you want to call it. It runs down through there. We just walked up on that side of it. So now we're going to be on that side of it. See what it looks like. But we're standing at the top point of that that gully, which is pretty cool if you think about it, or even if you don't. Its coolness is not concerned with your opinion of it. So it looks like a little over an hour and 15 minutes of hiking, 2.5 miles give or take, and I am starting to look for a spot to set up and rest. But I mean, I guess it's better than it has been before. You know, sometimes wouldn't make it a mile before needing to rest. and now I'm just kind of looking. So, of course, there were some uphills. So now that I'm on flat land, like a second wind or something, kind of weird, but yeah. 2.5 miles, not bad. For, you know, for someone in my condition. Yeah, I'm still going. I forgot about this little section where it crosses this dry creek bed. So we have a little friend here. Look at him. Well, you can come back across the... Oh well. He decided not to cross in front of me. Yeah, we almost had an encounter. Thought he was hiding his head, but it's not. There he is. Oh, that's a good view. Hey, buddy. Oh, so cool. Looks like he's deciding to take the high road. Alright, I'll let him get back to it. Another pretty cool crossing. Go down here a little bit. That looks pretty cool, huh? Rock wall. But the trail's back here. So. This little headband here is doing its job very well, which is to keep sweat out of my eyes. Either I'm not sweating near as much as I usually do, which is okay, which is odd, given the heat, or this headband is really doing a good job. It's junk though. Yep, so I finally found me a spot to hang for a little bit and rest up. I think over there's the river and the Katy Trail. And there's the trail. So it didn't go too far off trail to hang. But yeah, gonna spend a little time here and recover, take phone calls and all that good stuff. Oh, so I just checked, and this is 3.5 miles in from where I started recording, which was about a quarter mile in. So I think today I'm going to do like the reverse loop. Just take the two loop trails. Yeah, I'll explain it later. So there's the point where the Lewis and Clark split, and shown it in videos several times before, but I'm going to do that. What I've been planning on doing for a while is just to take, so this is either the Lewis, I think this is the Lewis loop. So I'm going to get to where the split is, and then I'm going to take the Clark back. So it's going to be a little bit different than the normal loops, and I'm going to post that. So that's the plan anyway. Also planning on finding some water source and filling my water and doing the Salud to rehydrate. Anyway, after a while. Bye. Yeah, I kind of like this headband. It's doing a real good job here. So it turns out that I did have some spare water. So I went ahead and mixed me up some Salud mango. I think I still have horchata in my bag, but mango's more tasty to my gringo taste buds. So mix that up. Glad I took a rest before this series of uphills here. So yep, probably 3.75 miles going on 4. We'll see how far we get. See what condition I'm in when get back to the trailhead. Yeah, this is kind of windy up here. It's already blown my head off. But the rivers, like you see right there, is the river. So I'm not sure what's down below here, but I think the river and the Katy Trail are pretty much side by side. So see if I can keep my head on. Yeah, that is some cool scenery out there. More fencing protecting the cattle or whatever is kept in that fence from this kind of drop off. Those are the tops of trees down there. There we go. Let's look over here. So that is the Katy Trail. Like right there, the little white is the Katy Trail down there. It's quite a drop. Yep, that is not a gentle slope. That is Pretty steep drop. Alright, so this is cool. The last time or two I've been up this way, coming from the other direction, this little offshoot has been occupied, so I haven't been able to see what's out here. So this is going to be a first time for me. Wow. So I can see, but that is the Katy Trail. And that's the Missouri River. I can count this for my getting high part. Ooh, so that's the bridge. That's 64. That's the 64 bridge. And those three stacks are some kind of plant south of Defiance, next to Klondike Park. You can see them real good from Klondike Park. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna hold on to my hat here because it's kind of windy. Like I said, down there is the Katy Trail. You can see just a little bit of patch of it right there. Oh, very cool. Very cool spot. Exhilarating. Now usually I would go up there and poke around a little bit, but I'm honestly a little pooped and a little hungry, so I'm gonna see if I can get on back to the trailhead and order pizza on the way home. So here I am at the split. So normally I'd be going that way to complete the loop, but I'm going to go that way. So I'm going to take the Lewis loop and the Clark loop and see how far that is. This is one of those sections of the trail. They're pretty much just one person wide. Doesn't go on for very far, but yeah, passing people on this one is a little challenging, up close and personal. Yeah, fuck this hill. Very fucking much. Fuck this hill. Fuck, I got 2.5, maybe 3 miles to go. Fuck. Fuck this hill. So one of the things that needing to rest a couple times walking up this big hill near the end of the hike is you get to notice all kinds of weird things, like the button. Yeah, just hanging out. Alright, trying to see where the squirrel. Oh man, there he was. Alright, I am thinking I'm pretty close to the area where the Clark Trail here reconnects with the Lewis and Clark Trail. At least I hope I'm close. Which would mean that I'm not way too far from the trailhead, I think. If the markers on the map are miles, then I would be like 4 miles away, which would suck because I pretty much bit off more than I can chew. Almost. I mean, I'm gonna make it back to the trailhead. Might need to rest a few more times, but yeah, it's I picked a toughie to I don't know, self-punishment, I guess. But almost back there. So once I reach that point, I think it'll be fairly smooth sailing. I think I'm past all of the tough hills. That last one was a bear. But I think I'm past all of them, and the reconnection trail is right up here, I hope. All right, cool. It's right here. Now, just to make it back to the trailhead. So All Trails is estimating my time remaining of 18 minutes. Not sure how far that is, but it could be to the point where I started, which was probably about a good half mile in. So I could be looking at another 30 minutes out of here, depending on how many times I have to stop and rest. Just got up that hill, got that to go. It's not major, but I tell you what, I'm as whooped as a chicken killing porch mutt. I hope I don't have much more to go. So I'd started All Trails about 0.2 miles in. So the Lewis Trail and Clark Trail together from this trailhead are 7.5 miles, which is a bit excessive for doing after a month of not hiking.